Hello to the interwebs. Sergeant Shazbot here, and after a month and a half of waiting forever, we finally have the next legendary loot crate. So, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? This is it. Not very heavy right off the bat. Like I said, it's been a month and a half in the making. Now, right off the bat, look at all the different helmets. Right in the inside cover. Pretty awesome. Okay, we will save the secure documents for later on in the video. First things first. Oh, that is a awesome shirt. So, it says Morior Invictus. Not sure exactly what that means, but I know Invictus is victory. We've got a bunch of Halo guns, has a wings, nice helmet in the center. On the back, has a list of all the maps that have been put out for multiplayer, which is pretty awesome. We'll be wearing that shortly. Let's see what else we got here first. Oh, we got a new hat. I don't know if I've never really said it on the channel, but I'm a big connoisseur of hats. I enjoy wearing them, and this will be no different. Alright, it's a straight matte black hat, but if you look very closely, right there in the center is a picture of the UNSC logo, which is awesome. Little snug, nothing bad. Let's see what this is. So, next thing on the list, a nice, oh, it's a towel. Alright. It is a awesome looking towel. Big old UNSC logo on it. It's pretty awesome. Pretty happy with that. Only a few more things left in the box. Let's see what we got. We have the pin. Sniper rifle. Gotta love it. Set that right there. And our next figure. Alright. Let's crack this bad boy open. There it is. It's a Spartan jump jetting to the right. And he will be added to the collection. Only one crate left. Only one. Then we have the poster. It's a pretty awesome poster. It's definitely about war games. This is the arena crate, so that makes sense. So, with that finally settled, let me get changed into the shirt, show you guys what that looks like, and then we'll get into the documentation. It's fine, bud. So, when worn, that's how the shirt looks. I'd say it looks pretty good. And let's get into the documentation. Now, I really enjoy these because they add to the lore, and it's from the perspective of Apollo, which is, quote unquote, how we are enlisted. Usually it includes a document and a photo. Yeah! So we got a nice photo of Sarah Palmer, one of the main characters, as we all know from Halo 4 and Halo 5. Which is pretty awesome. Alright, and it looks like we have 2 pages of documentation. So, January 23rd, 2559, 0852, 4520, from the UNSC Infinity. It is listed as 65287-98303-SP. That must be the Spartan. And I'm also going to just shorten it to SP for the duration of the video to make it easier. Also, there is to 738-61842-LC. Not sure who that is just yet, but let's see here. SP is Sarah Palmer. LC. Let me think. Who is LC? It's not Lasky, I don't think, but could be. Alright. Yes, you have permission to record, but let's make it quick. I'd like to hit the combat deck before 0900. Understood, Commander. I was given a Priority 1 directive by the Captain to analyze and assess key factors that contributed to the Cortana situation. I'm privy to the directive, Apollo. So, we know right away that they're talking to Apollo. I'm required to sign all Lasky's Spartan asset reprioritizations. I know what he has you working on. What does it have to do with me? I'm trying to track down a root cause for her current state. So Ramsey is not sufficient cause anymore for an AI to go crazy? Her situation's complex, Commander. I beg to differ, Detective. So it's a detective in Apollo. Interesting. Seems straightforward to me. She's a volatile AI well past her expiration date. Except she has big Forerunner guns and now they're pointed at the head of the universe. She isn't necessarily a typical AI, would you agree? You mean because of how she was made? How she was made? No, ma'am. I'm referring to the extremely atypical service cycle. She saturated her matrix with extensive data from 2 separate Halo installations and a Covenant space station, not to mention multiple personality splinters created to facilitate high-priority operations to circumvent Covenant detection, or her contact with a hostile Covenant AI, or the Gravemind entity, should I continue. No, I get it. My question again is, why does any of that have to do with me? You were present on Infinity Bridge when she brought on board 2.5 years ago. I was. How would you describe her condition? Unstable. Rampant? No, she was unstable. She had days, maybe weeks left. And I understand that Senator Andrew Del Rio, captain at the time, ordered she be committed to final dispensation. You understand correctly, Detective. And Master Chief refused this. Correct again. What is your point, Spartan? My point is that this order would have violated sections 394, 628, and 921 of the Colonial Safeguard Protection Act were it to have occurred. Cortana had a high-value intel that needed to be extracted and analyzed. Loss of that intel could have led to a court-martial or worse. It didn't matter anyway because Chief took her and left the bridge. Do you think she should have been committed to final dispensation, Commander? It wasn't my call, Apollo. I was following orders. I was asking for your opinion, ma'am. Do you personally think Cortana should have been committed to final dispensation? No, I don't. Maybe stasis, maybe something else. Final dispensation was unnecessary at that time. But did it really matter in the end? Do I need to remind you that we're running from her and her guardians as we speak? So all these Apollo missions that have been in these loot crates has been during their run. So obviously they still have been making missions happen. No, ma'am, I'm well aware of her current situation. As you so clearly stated, I too am simply following orders. I'm confident that Captain Lasky is hoping something comes up that could help us get a step ahead, maybe turn the tide. I'm sure he is. Good luck then, Apollo. If that's all, I'll be on my... One last thing, Commander. What's that? You mentioned how Cortana was made might have something to do with her being unique. Who would I talk to about that? And that is it for the documentation that came with this particular loot crate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. Nice unboxing video for the Arena loot crate. And I look forward, hopefully, it gets here on time and not a month and a half late. But that being said, if it does come on time, we're looking at like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the next crate, and then the collection will be complete. Until then, this is Sergeant Shazbot. It is over, but not out.